Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. Right. Now, I thought right now would be a good time to, have a wee look back on the Nintendo Wii. Mainly because E3 2012 is right around the corner and the Wii U is most likely going to dominate the entire event. And the Wii U is going to fade into obscurity, sadly. But, in any case, it's really hard to imagine this generation without the Wii. It really is, because had it not brought all those like really interesting, unique little niche games with it, not to mention all the great first-party Nintendo games, I can imagine this generation being a lot more bland and boring and whatnot. So yeah, for that reason, I think I can safely say that the Wii was my favourite console of this generation. And with that said, I'm gonna do this Wii top 10 of my top 10 favourite games on the Wii. So yeah, quick disclaimer, these aren't the best games on the Wii that I'm saying, it's just my humble opinion considering some of the picks I've chosen, not to mention some of the omissions. A lot of you are gonna disagree with it in any case. And also with that said, this is limited to games that I've only played, and the Wii is far from dead. I mean, as of this recording, I currently have pre-ordered Beat the Beats Rhythm Paradise, also known as Rhythm Heaven, and the Wii remake of Project Zero 2, both of which are coming to Europe within the next month. So yeah, could be a fairly inaccurate list considering how much time the Wii's got left, but these are my top 10 favourites as of now. So with that said, here we go. Okay, for number 10, we're going to start off with a game that's quite close to my heart, Fragile Dreams Farewell Ruins to the Moon. Now, the most unique thing about this game is that it's actually not very good. Okay, it controls like utter bullshit, and yeah. What you need to know is that this is basically a cross between a JRPG and a survival horror. It can actually get quite scary at times as well, let me tell you. But yeah, what really puts this on number 10 for me is just the amount of emotion that's clearly in it, it's like, it's one of those it really holds one of those storylines that I'm gonna carry with me to the rest of my days, and for that reason, and the fact that I'm just sort of like welling up just thinking about this game, I can't even put it on the list, so it just gets a number 10 spot for me. So yeah, this game is really, if you're looking for a good game, maybe pass it up, but if you're one of those gamers that can totally appreciate, style over substance, then totally go for it. This is your game, I promise. You will not be disappointed. Right, now going on to number 9, we have a game that's a lot more game than story, that's for sure. Sin and Punishment, a successor to the skies. Is that what it's called? I don't know, it's a long ass title. But in any case, I'm usually not the type to like games like this, if I'm honest, okay? Trying to get as high a score as possible, that seems to be the biggest objective in this game, but god damn it. Every friggin' second of this game was met with so much adrenaline, so much, action. It was just, I mean, the game might just be 6 to 8 hours long, but those 6 to 8 hours, it's nothing but intensity. There's no filler. There is no, bullshit in between. You can skip the cutscenes incidentally. So yeah, brilliant. I guess it's a rail shooter, you could call it. Whatever it is. It's action-packed, it's fun. It was one of the greatest experiences I ever had on the Wii. I humbly recommend you guys try it out if you're looking for a good challenge as well, because the game is very hard, but not in a cheap way. Definitely not in a cheap way. This has got to be the least cheapest and yet hardest game I've ever played, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, in any case, Sin and Punishment 2, bloody brilliant. And for number 8 we have Sonic Colors. Now, this game really meant a lot to me, guys. Okay, just imagine, right? Going from like pretty much 2003, 2004ish up until the beginning of 2010. Sonic was dead. He was fucking dead, right? He had very rarely a good game and never a good, sort of main series game. For the most part, okay? I mean, I'm not going to get into it here, but essentially, Sonic Colors comes out, and it's not just like, decent, like we're kind of accustomed to, but it's actually brilliant. Like, 9 out of 10 stuff. It's like, oh my god, have you really done this, Sega? Have you really? Holy shit, I'm so proud of you. Oh my god, Sonic is back. Sonic is fucking back. This is a great day. Oh my. Yeah, it was good to see him back. Yeah, Sonic Colors, very good game. Yeah. Good for the number 8 spot. I'm so happy he's back! And for number 7 we have House of the Dead Overkill. I've already talked about this game and I've done an entire Let's Play on it, so saying anything else would be kind of redundant. I'll just say once again that this is the funnest game I've ever played. I'm a massive House of the Dead fan and this is the best in the series, hands down, okay? The absolute fun and just, you know, hilarity that this game will give you, it's amazing, and the fact that it's on the Wii really, again, is a testament to the amount of diversity that you can get on that console. So, yeah, this game is motherfucking brilliant, and you better motherfucking buy it, and yeah, motherfucker. Motherfucking dogs barking. And for number 6 we have Okami. Now, kinda cheating with this one, I understand, okay, because it was originally a PS2 game, got ported over to the Wii, but the more I thought about it, the more I realised I can't even put this on the list. I originally experienced it on the Wii, and I'm sure a lot of other people did as well. And frankly, I think that's where it belongs. It's just, you know, it fits so well on there. And overall, yeah, just absolutely beautiful. I don't even have to explain why this game's good, do I? You all know it is. I mean, it's famous enough for that, I guess. Ish. Did you buy it? You better have bought it. I've been saying that a lot, haven't I? But yeah, absolutely... I'm getting redundant. I keep saying absolutely brilliant. Obviously I'm saying that because it's a list of my top 10. But yeah, Okami's on here. Absolutely deserves it. I said it again. Absolutely. And for the number 5 spot we have A Boy and His Blob. A simple 2D platformer, but one with buckets and buckets of charm to go with it. Yeah, seriously, I was like, when I first played this game, you know, I knew I really liked it, but as times went on, my love for it's just, you know, it's done nothing but increase. You know, the charm, the visual style, the really fun and intricate puzzles, you know, it's all there, and I love it all, okay? It's just, yeah, I really didn't think I'd like this game that much, but I did. It is definitely WayForward's best game as far as I'm concerned. Boy and His Blob, you know, it was a remake of an old NES game that I didn't like too much, but definitely, and I'm very proud to say, it's in my top 5 Wii games. A Boy and His Blob is number 5. And on number 4, we've got the newest game on this list, The Last Story. This was one of the Operation Rainfall games, you know, that so many JRPG fans fought for to get released in English, and my god am I glad they succeeded. This was definitely my favourite of the 3, by famed JRPG creator Hironobu Sakaguchi, and I'm really glad it was on the Wii. I really am, you know. There are times where it kind of, you think the game bit off more than it could chew in terms of graphics, but overall, it was a great, heartwarming, you know, epic as all hell experience that, you know, once again, I recommend you all try out. Actually, it's out in America quite shortly after this video will be uploaded, isn't it? So yeah, I'm plugging it. Go buy it. Yeah, it's brilliant. So yeah, Last Story at number 4. And now for number 3, I bet a lot of you were expecting a Zelda game on this list at some point, weren't you? Well, it's not Skyward Sword. I know. I'm sorry guys, but Twilight Princess just does so much for me, which kind of blows my mind because have you noticed that there's been a sort of a trend where it's become kind of cool to hate on Twilight Princess because it was too dark or it was taking itself too seriously or whatever, but I think the exact opposite. Sure, this game borrowed a lot from Ocarina of Time, but as bad as this is going to sound, I think in this case being unoriginal was a good thing. Okay, I'm not saying every Zelda game should do this, but I'm just saying that the execution of it all was brilliant. You know, the dungeons were really well made. I still think the graphics are one of the best on the Wii, even though it was technically a GameCube game, but yeah. Twilight Princess, easily up there as one of my favourite Zelda games of all time. That's not to say Skyward Sword is shit. I love Skyward Sword, but again, this one just does a little bit more for me. So yeah, Twilight Princess at number 3. Okay, remember how I was talking about at the beginning of this list that some of my choices might annoy you? Well, this is probably one of them, because this game has been, like, universally hated at this point, especially by lots of Sega fans, which I can safely say I'm a part of. And to see it this high on the list is probably rubbing salt on the wound, but god damn it, guys. I can't I can hardly put this into words, right, about how much this game means to me. I really don't know what it is. It all comes down to the charm, if I'm honest. You know, a lot of people thought it was maybe being too charming or whatever, the controls were shit, but I don't care. It was charming to me. It was really fucking charming. And the music and just, you know, the character of Knights himself, you know, I love him. And it's just my second favourite game on the Wii, I'm sorry. I mean, again, this game's been universally panned, but it's my list, so yeah! Knight's Journey of Dreams, number 2. I absolutely love this game. And for number 1, we have Super Mario Galaxy 1. Oh yes, now, I know this is kind of a predictable choice, you know, top 10 games for a Nintendo console, and Mario's at the top. But yeah. Guys, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You can't argue with perfection, and that's what Mario Galaxy 1 was, okay? Perfection. Mario Galaxy 2 is great as well, but this one definitely still maintains the wow factor that I've had over the years. And yeah, I'm currently let's playing this game, so what better time to talk about it and shit, so, but yeah. In any case, guys, without a doubt, my favourite game on the Wii, as a mighty big 3D platformer fan, I can honestly say without a doubt, it's Super Mario Galaxy 1.